All right, Brittany, we're talking about Wells Fargo Championship, and any more rain headed that way?
A few storms out there as we head throughout the day tomorrow. Most of them are going to be for areas, especially south and southeast of the metro. So I'm not as concerned about Quail Hollow Club. Most of this is going to be down toward parts of Lancaster County, Chesterfield, Chester County, and over toward Richmond. And as you look ahead toward Saturday and Sunday, I mean, the weather looks fantastic. Probably some of the best weather we've had, certainly since the middle part and even end of March. So looking absolutely fantastic if you have plans to head out that way. And if you don't, try to get outside, maybe celebrate mom if that's not in your plans for this weekend. Just get outside and celebrate if you can. No more rain in the forecast for the rest of today. Things are looking much better, maybe even a peak of sunshine or two before we get toward this evening. Tomorrow morning, we are mostly clear, maybe a few areas of patchy fog as we will still have the wet ground and a lot of moisture overhead. By about 10, 11 o'clock, more clouds start to build in as we are ramping up that small chance for a few pop-up showers and storms. Around lunchtime, a stray shower, but mainly it's going to be around that 6 o'clock time frame. And in those same areas I just mentioned, especially south and southeast of the area. Now, this is going to be because of the main line moving in. The timing here could tweak a little bit, an hour or two before, an hour or two later, and this is going to be depending on the timing of the cold front. Now, if it comes in a little bit earlier, there is a better chance of a few more pop-up showers and storms because of an earlier arrival. And that would mean that a few more areas could see that chance for a few strong to severe storms. Now, do I think that that means a widespread risk? Absolutely not. But that could shift this risk a little bit further north. So make sure you're keeping that WCNC Charlotte mobile app handy. At this point, though, it does look to be much, much further south. And I don't think that that risk is going to at any point be for all 22 counties. So that's good news looking ahead. Now, at this point, all that rain and storm activity does wrap up no matter what happens by about 11 o'clock. And again, we are nice and dry heading into the weekend. Storm Prediction Center agrees with me onto the timing and really the area too. Southern portions of Lancaster County, Chesterfield, over toward Anson and Richmond, the only spots at this point that look like they have even a sliver of a chance of a strong to severe storm. In terms of impacts, not looking like a spin up potential, so that's good news. Heavy rain, though, could certainly lead to some localized flooding based on the heavy rain we had yesterday. Of course, rain earlier this week. And we had rain on Saturday, especially that morning. We had a lot of it, especially in areas really early in Mecklenburg and Gaston County, and then later on in the day for areas south and southeast of Charlotte. Then, of course, the small hail potential, around a quarter size, if not smaller, and those gusty winds. So again, just something to watch. It'll be over quickly regardless. Then looking ahead to the weekend, once that front passes, again, drier air, feeling comfortable, mid to upper 70s, some of the best weather we've had since the latter half of March. And it's really going to be the humidity that you'll notice even more so than the temperature. Very comfortable weather to get outside. If you look at the 70s and think, oh my goodness, that's way too cold for me, we're actually supposed to be around 79 for this time of year. So it's much more seasonable. We've just been so hot as of late. Now, eventually the humidity does go up. You see that graph really start to spike Monday and Tuesday because in our Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, you can see that the storm potential does eventually start to go back up. Right now, it does look like the best chance to see just rain is on Tuesday, but we eventually do bring in that chance for some scattered showers and storms by Wednesday beyond into the work week. This rainy pattern does look to last for a few days, so certainly if you can, try to get out and enjoy a really, really nice weekend.
Certainly so. Looks good. All right, we deserve